Hello, my name is Steph, and I just got back from having midlife crisis in the shower and realized I didn't record the White Cipher tutorial yet. So here we are. White Cipher is another addition in the Cipher family.
This is the story of
all available experts, please report to room A9.
And it is a more simpler one. Okay, the only edge work we need is amount of lit indicators, well, it's even or odd, so even lit, and number of ports, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and as per usual, we write down the number, well, the keywords on each page. HXCL. Alright, and we don't need to look at this until we submit. So, first thing we do is we're going to Caesar shift this, our initial encrypted word, by this number. But this number is on base 10, so we have to convert it to base 10. So what we have to do is find out what base it's in, and to do that we add up the alphanumerical position of each letter in the encrypted word. So we have A is 1, F is 6, Y is 25, U is 21, V is 22, and K is 11. Unfortunately, my internet is down right now, so I can't use the Grille calculator to show you, and I refuse to use the Windows calculator, so you're gonna have to take my word on this one. 6 plus 25 plus 21 plus 22 plus 11, that gives us 86. Now, we can we modulo this by 8 and then add 2. So, 86 mod 8 plus 2, that equals 8. So, this number is in base 8.
Emergency cleared. All personnel, please return to your stations.
And now we convert this into base 10. If you don't know how to do that, I suggest watching, I believe, Eliza's tutorial on bases. He probably is going to explain it much better than I am. But, what you do is you grab each power of base and list it out from greatest to least, and you align each number with that base, and you add one of that base, well, one of that power for each one there is. So we have 64, we have 2 8s, and we have 0 1s. So 64 plus 16, that equals 80. And we're going to have to Caesar shift this by 80. Now again, we can just modulo this by 26, so let me just do that real quick. 80 minus 26. That 80 mod 26 equals 2. So we shift this forward by 2. So A plus 2 is C, F plus 2 is H, Y plus 2 is A, U plus 2 is W, yep, V plus 2 is X, and K plus 2 is M. So, what we have next is the Grille transposition, and this thing's annoying. Although it's a bit fun. So, we're going to be taking these out based on where X's are in reading order. So, as you can see, I have this, I appended them and have it lined up in a 4x4 grid. Now, we're going to take it off based on where these X's are, as you can see on my screen. However, the initial position of the X's is going to be determined by number of ports we have. So, we turn it 90 degrees clockwise for every port we have. We can just modulate with 4. So, we have 1 port, basically. So we're going to rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. So where this X is top right. So we write it down like this. Alright, now in reading order, we take out the letters of where the X's are and write them out in one string. So we have, the first X in reading order is top right, so we have this M. The next X in reading order is this one, so that's going to be an X. Then the next two in reading order is F and C. So we replace these letters with periods. And then we're going to rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. So now we're going to have it where X is bottom right, so over here. So this first row is all periods, X period, X period, X dot dot dot, dot 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 X. And again, take them out in reading order. So you have H, C, V, and O. So that comes a period, this becomes a period, this becomes a period, and this becomes a period. And again, rotate 90 degrees clockwise, so X is where X is bottom left. So we have, first let me do this. Okay, so if X is bottom left, then there's an X here, and another two X's here. And again, we take these out in reading order. So we have C, L, E, and S. And since we know that it's going to be rotated 90 degrees clockwise, and we're going to do it in reading order, we don't have to do this whole thing. So we know it's going to be U, L, W, and X. So, the next part we have is the shawn cipher. This requires the alphabet, and we're going to take the word that we just got, quote unquote word, remove all duplicate letters in it. So we have an X here, this L is, okay, we get rid of this L, get rid of this C, this C as well, and I believe all letters in this are not duplicates, and we get rid of those letters in here as well. So we have F, C, H, V, O, L, E, and W. Right, so what we have to do now is if we're gonna make this, we're gonna turn this into the shawn shifter, and we're gonna either append it, we either append it or pre-append it. If number of indicators is even, we append it. So we're gonna do this. We split into two 13 long rows, and for each letter, we're gonna go. If it's in the top row, we go down. If it's in the bottom row, we go up. Alright, my bad, I forgot to get rid of two letters, but we continue on. So, we take a letter, I assume I left the other part in. So we take the letter, and we go down, since it's in the top row, and rotate this. So B goes up here, and A goes down here. Now we take H, and we go down. Okay, we put D up here, and W down here. We take A and we go up. So, and then we rotate it again. So G goes up here, U goes down here. W goes up to E. So, I goes up here, S goes down here. X goes down to R. J goes up here, E goes down here, and M goes down to T. And we get the word insert. And we insert into white cipher.
This was exactly right now that things were meant to happen.
But let's do a second example. I should keep that there, and courts in.
All available experts, please report to room A9.
So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, like before, we write down the encrypted word, and well, everything else on here. OCDZ. I forgot to actually press space. JTSECTPN. Section this off and go over here. So, like before, we found out what base this is in. So, O is 15, X is 24, Z is 26, G is 7, G again is 7, and B is 2. Let's see. Okay, so 24 and 26, that equals 50. This is 65, 69, 76. So this equals 76. 76 mod 8 is going to be 4, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's 4. And then we add 2 to get 6. So this number is in base 6, and we put the numerous powers of 6. So this is going to be 216, 36, 6, and 1. 36, not 26. And again, like before, we just add up how many ones, well, how many is in each column. So you have 216 plus 1 plus 1, that equals 218. That mod 26, give me a second, 218 minus 26. That equals 10. So we shift this down by 10. So O becomes Y, X becomes H, Z becomes J, G is going to be Q, and B is going to be L. Alright. And like before, we turn this, well, for the Grille transposition, we're going to turn this into a 4x4 grid, appending the second 8-letter string to the first. And we rotate this 9 degrees clockwise for each port. So again, mod 4, so that's going to be 1. So this is going to be top right. X dot x dot 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 and dot xx dot. And we take the letters off in reading order. So we have R, C, T, and P. And again, rotate 9 degrees clockwise for each one. So it's dot 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 dot, x dot x dot, x dot dot dot, and dot 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 x. Take it off in reading order. That is O, D, J, and M. Rotate 9 degrees clockwise. So it's x dot dot dot, dot dot x dot. Don't worry, my cat's just having a stroke. It's usual. Dot xx dot. So we take this off in reading order. So we have G, F, S, and C. Take this off, we take this off, and we take these two off. And again, we don't have to rotate it. We know that's going to be in reading order anyway. So we have R, Z, T, and E. And again, we're back at the Shawn cipher. So, again, we have to remove all duplicate letters in this. So, there's already an R. There's already a... I think everything else is unique. Nope, there's a T here. Here, P up here. Nope, there's a C. E, S, T, J. Alright, and we remove all instances of that in the alphabet. So there's a Z. Okay, we have R, C, T, P, O, D, J, N, G, F, S, Z, and E. Now, luckily this is already in 13 letters, I believe. Yep. So, let's see. If the number of lit indicators is even, put the alphabet at the end of the key. It's not, so we're going to put this before. So I can just copy this and put it over here. Now we take our encrypted word, and like before, we either go down or up, and then rotate it clockwise. My bad, I just did this, and I realized that I did the Caesar shifting wrong. This is why you don't do mental math. The grand total comes out to 81, not 76. And that mod 8 is 1, modulo 3 is, well, modulo, yeah, 81 mod 8 is 1, plus 2 is 3, so it's in base 3, not in base 6. So we have 27, leave this here, 9, 3, and 1. That obviously equals 29. 29 mod 6, well, 29 mod 26 is 3. Shifting this by 3 gives us, okay, so O goes right 3 to give us an R. X will give us a. This will be a C, a J, J, and an E. My cat just fell, don't worry about it. So we plug this into the shawn cipher. R goes up to an A, while the shawn shifts, or I should say. We rotate it. A goes down to a T. C goes to the top row. X goes down here. C goes down to a T. Okay, rotate it once more. J goes up to an A. J again. J goes to a C. And E goes to, I presume, a K. Nope, it's an H. So we record the word attached.
This was that things were meant to happen.
And that is White Cipher. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and get a job.